I appointed General Ogolla. General Ogolla is among the people who went to Bomas to try and overturn my victory. Do you know that? But because when I looked at his CV, he was the best person to be general. I called him and I sat him down. I told him, my friend, you went to Bomas to try and overturn my victory. But because you are the best person to be general, I'm going to give you the job. That is how it works with me. That's why I told you, if a person has the qualification, if he is the best for the job, I will give him the job.
But that is the military. There's a code of conduct for the military and how politics works in Kenya, Mr. President.
Let me tell you, my friend, I had the opportunity. I could have appointed anybody. I had, I think, 10 choices. I didn't have to. You know, there are people who say, oh, you know, William Ruto appointed Ogolla because he was the deputy CDF. That's not the case. I made the decision consciously. And I made the decision against the advice of many people. Many people told me, you should not give this, you should not reward this kind of behavior. Okay. But, you know, I also must be sensitive. What exercised my mind? This gentleman has a good track record. And in fact, when I spoke to him, and it's not something that I should be talking about, but because you have asked a good question. What exercised my mind is, this gentleman, yes, he may have made a mistake. Maybe because the commander-in-chief that time told him what to do. Maybe he... And when I talked to him, he told me, I have no defense. He told me, I have no defense. You do with me whatever you want. I cannot defend. It was wrong. What I did was wrong. Yeah? I am also conscious. My good friend, Ayub, I'm also conscious that since independence, there is nobody from Nyanza who has ever been CDF. And it also played in my mind that I don't want a situation where a whole community think they cannot occupy a certain office. So many things that are part of my system overweighed the mistake he had done. Okay. You know? So I want to tell you that I make very sensitive appointments. I make very deliberate appointments. Many of the appointments, of course, that do not have to directly require my signature. Many of these managing directors, I don't know who, they are interviews all over the place. Okay. You know, so, and when a panel decides, for example, I was brought a panel that interviewed the CEO of museum. And just by coincidence, you know, the person who became #1 was my classmate. And I never even asked anybody to assist her. So when it came to me, I told my friend, you know, if she's the best, she was a lady. Okay. Good morning. Let me, in a very profound way, first congratulate General Kiboshi, our outgoing CDF, for an outstanding service, not just to our military, but to the nation of Kenya. You have, in both difficult times and in good times, you have demonstrated leadership, and we are very proud of your service as a CDF of the Republic of Kenya. And today, with pride, with your head high, you exit from the highest office in the military. And as you take up your other responsibilities in retirement, congratulations from me, and I wish you the very best. and I am confident that you still have time to contribute to the development of our nation, even in your next phase. Let me take this opportunity again to congratulate our new CDF, General Ogolla. Congratulations on your appointment and ascension into the high office of CDF in the Republic of Kenya. In considering your appointment, I assessed your background, where you've come from, what you have done, your journey in the military, and I am satisfied that you merit the office. You have my confidence. You have the confidence of the government of Kenya to discharge your responsibilities in your new office. It is my expectation that the professional standard of the Kenyan military will be observed under your leadership. Kenya has a tradition of a military that is professional, that is outstanding, that has integrity, and that serves not just the people of Kenya, but our region and the globe. VCDF Mwangi, congratulations. I also went through to understand how you have grown in the ranks, and I am also confident that you have what it takes to support the CDF and to provide the liaison between the rest of government and our military so that we can have seamless relationship and engagement between the military and other arms of government. Again, it is my expectation that you will support the CDF in ensuring that the military remains professional, with integrity, and continue to perform the duties that have been assigned to the military by our Constitution. To all the other generals that have been promoted and assigned new responsibilities, congratulations to all of you. My very best wishes as you take up your new roles. And to the entire military fraternity, it is my expectation and that of the government of Kenya that we shall continue to see a professional, a military that serves the people of Kenya. And as I told you before, we do not expect to see ethnicity, bias, or any other consideration aside from professionalism. It is my expectation that the high standard that has been set by your predecessors, you will strive to attain even higher standards as you take over the leadership of the military. We will expect from you to serve the country as the foremost defense of the country against external threats. You will also be expected to work with the rest of the security agencies to support the security of the country in every other aspect. I will also be calling upon you to support other civilian agencies in the discharge of their responsibilities, deploying the discipline, the professionalism, the integrity of the military to support the rest of the civilian authority in ensuring that we take Kenya to the next level. I will be meeting you at a later date. Let me say on this a very happy occasion that I am indeed proud that I have assigned you the responsibilities that I have, being confident that you have what it takes, not just to assume those responsibilities, but also discharge the duties that have been assigned to you in those responsibilities. Again, congratulations to you. My very best wishes to each and every one of you. And I also look forward, as I said, to working with you going into the future. Asanteni sana, na pongezi tena. I am confident that the CDF, the outgoing CDF, will have sufficient time to work on handover notes and to make sure that the transition is smooth, effective, efficient, and seamless. These are your people, you have worked with them, so you know them. And I am very confident that there are no strangers here. These are people who have worked together.